I did my essay on climate change. The climate crisis doesn't just affect a handful of people or one country. It is a global issue that needs to be addressed by everyone. It may be the only problem everyone on this earth will be affected by. Its negative outcomes range from flooding, wildfires, droughts, increase in temperature, melting glaciers, and more. One way that global warming is heavily influenced is through politics. The people who make the laws have the power to change these laws to better adapt to the climate, such as reducing CO2 emissions allowed by companies, or even electing a president that believes in climate change. Such as the past president, some of his quotes include, "I don't believe it," when addressing climate change. Or the concept of global warming was created by and for the Chinese in order to make the US manufacturing non-competitive. These are just some of the quotes that ex-President Trump has said towards climate change. The United States is not the only country to be held responsible. While we do account for over 27% at the moment for global emissions, other countries have the same responsibility to reverse this crisis. Several sources, such as NASA and NOAA, have linked these climate change causes to human. There has been a debate on whether climate change was actually caused by humans or not. But several of these organizations have further proved that most of the climate change occurring is human-caused. Even if you are not experiencing the effects of climate change firsthand, the chain-like effect will somehow affect you. When one thing is out of balance, all other aspects surrounding that will also be out of balance. So such as human activities approximately 1 degree Celsius above global warming each year. And sea levels will also directly affect many coastal cities and island nations. So living on Hawaii, it's greatly impacted from climate change. And then, like I was talking about with the chain effect, if you have flooding that is caused from climate change, other things such as damages to homes, increasing house insurance, higher electric bills, higher taxes, water quality will suffer, food and labor costs will be more expensive. So every effect that climate change has, it just goes deeper and deeper into the economy. The Paris Climate Agreement, an international treaty founded in 2015, aimed to set standards regarding nations' carbon footprint and CO2 emissions, and other factors regarding climate change. The nations that signed the treaty account for roughly 91% of global emissions. And then ways to reduce your carbon footprint include recycling, obviously, avoiding single-use plastic, carpool, eating less meat, and voting. Voting is you can use your voice to elect political leaders who believe in climate change. And then all the signs and science points towards man-made global warming, and the issue is public education. The political barriers must be broken down because they cause blocks in the progress we have already made. Climate change should be incorporated into curriculum of high schoolers and lower education. And the end.